Well, good morning and welcome to Morning Gospel Fuel with Mr. G. It is Wednesday, November 10th, the 32nd Wednesday of Ordinary Time, and it is the feast day of Pope Leo I, also known as Pope Leo the Great, the first pope to have the title the Great in it. He was the Bishop of Rome from 440 to his death in 461. And he is a doctor of the church, and he worked immediately to suppress heresy, which he regarded as the cause of corruption and disunity, because it was happening very early on in the church, even before the Protestant Reformation. But he had huge contributions to the Christological teachings of the church. Christology, the study of Jesus Christ, where he was the first one to bring about this whole hypostatic union in which Jesus is one person with two natures, a human nature like what we have, as well as a divine nature like what God has. He's got some great teachings on that, and that's a good reason why he's a doctor. Anyway, he is the patron saint of confessors, popes, moral theology, and vocations. Today's gospel is from Luke chapter 17, verses 11 through 19. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen. As he continued his journey to Jerusalem, he traveled through Samaria and Galilee. As he was entering a village, 10 lepers met him. They stood at a distance from him and raised their voice, saying, "Jesus, Master, have pity on us." And when he saw them, he said, "Go show yourselves to the priests." As they were going, they were cleansed. And one of them, realizing he had been healed, returned, glorifying God in a loud voice. And he fell at the feet of Jesus and thanked him. He was a Samaritan. Jesus said in reply, 10 were cleansed, were they not? Where are the other 9? Has none but this foreigner returned to give thanks to God? Then he said to him, "Stand up and go. Your faith has saved you." Man, 10 got healed and only 1 came back to say thanks. That could probably just be the challenge right now. Be more grateful, and have an attitude of gratitude every single day for all the stuff that God has done for us and continues to do, even without us knowing. But let's see what the reflection or the meditation says today. In the Word Among Us, it says, one of them fell at the feet of Jesus and thanked him. At an ATM, we insert our card, punch in the PIN number, select what we want, and voila, cash is dispensed. Swift, efficient, uncomplicated. Wouldn't you like your intercessions with God to be like that too? Just acknowledge him, ask for what you need, follow his instructions, and voila, divine solutions are dispensed. But Jesus is something far more, far better than a blessing machine, and he wants something far more for us. He does heal and provide for us, but above all, he wants to save us and make us whole. In today's gospel, all 10 lepers began with some measure of faith, and all 10 were miraculously healed. Yet only one, a Samaritan, came back to thank Jesus. So however small his faith was, it was growing, and it drove him to worship. He bowed down before Jesus and glorified God. Imagine his words, "Jesus, thank you. Thank you for having mercy and healing me." Whatever the man said, he proclaimed his faith in Jesus' power to heal, because Jesus responded, "Your faith has saved you," a word that means made whole. Because this man returned to worship God and express his gratitude, he received the wholeness that Jesus wanted for all 10. He was healed in spirit as well as in body, something better even than being healed of leprosy. You may have many needs and desires. Jesus cares about them all, but what he most cares about is to make you whole, filled with faith, freed from sin, and confident in God's love. He wants you to live with him forever. That can happen as your faith, whatever size it is, expresses itself in worship. Your worship opens your heart to God's power to heal and restore, and it begins with simple words of gratitude. Fall at the feet of Jesus today and thank him for one thing he has done for you. thank Him for His mercy, and then worship Him. Jesus, thank you for caring so deeply about me. I worship you with all my heart. There it is. Have a great day. God bless. Keep it real. Pope Leo the Great, pray for us. And the Father, Son, and Spirit, amen.